Hello YouTube. So working on this greens, the second gear transmission clutch oil pressure switch, that really long name they use. So this is going to help fix slip in between first and second, or technically flare shifting between first and second. RPMs go up and then it kind of jerks in the gear. So let me flip the camera around here. All right, so there's the old one, and you gotta make sure when you go to grab, where the hell's the connector? When you go to grab the connector, here we go. You gotta make sure you give it a really hard squeeze and make sure you feel it like release before you just pull on it, because it broke apart on me. So the new one, let's see if we can see this on camera. See that nice green piece down there? Down at the bottom, that darker green, not this. I'm not talking about this light green right here. I'm talking about a darker one down there. So that's the new one. To get down there, you're gonna need, oh, sorry, I forgot to mention, but before you can even reach down there, you gotta pull off your air intake that goes over to your air filter. But in my case, it's an aftermarket one. All I have to do is loosen that clamp with a flathead screwdriver to take mine off. Oh, excuse me. And once you have that out of the way, you can use an adjustable wrench as long as it goes to at least 22 millimeters, or you can use one of these service wrenches that came in this Harbor Freight Pittsburgh 15-piece service wrench set, metric. So looks like that. Dang, wasp is back. I need to stay away. Dang it. Crap. See if I get rid of this freaking wasp. Ooh. Come on, get out of here. That's the only bad thing about the warmer weather returning. Finally, he got away. All right. Now, back to our video. So, part number, and again, this is the green switch for the second gear, which helps between first and second gear shifts. So it's green, 38 psi, part number 28600 RCL 004. So if you have a long 22 millimeter wrench, then you probably have to remove both bolts on this this thermostat housing, and you'd have to replace the gasket too so it doesn't leak when you go to put it back on, and then that'll give you some more room to get down there. But with a short wrench like this service wrench, what you can do is just reach your hand around and get your wrench down in here. Not sure how well, I guess you can see it a little bit, right? And well, I probably have to flip it the other way, but you get your wrench on there, right? And then you just give it like a little turn, enough to break it loose. And then there's not really enough room for me to really like get my whole hand in there, so I just spun it loose the rest of the way with my pinky. Once you give it a little turn, it's spun off pretty easily. And then the new one was pretty tough to line up with just a couple fingers. I can't really get my whole hand in there. And then you just have to, once you get it started, you can spin it. I was able to spin it back on with my pinky too. And it went on super easily, and then you just tighten it down snug, 1 or 2 turns with a wrench. And then yeah, you just put your air intake back together, There's 2 wasps flying around here now. Anyways, and that should make things a lot smoother.